hours today of planning, I've finally come up with the best possible Paragon board for the Golem Necromancer. It's an 8 glyph board setup. Most efficient thing I could possibly think of. So we're gonna wait maybe a couple minutes or so and see if any of my friends want to hop in so I can show them what I'm doing. Otherwise, I will just show it anyways, and then people can go back and watch the video later. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the Paragon board that I'll be using for the upcoming build guide for my Necromancer. I'll kind of go over my board now. It's the most well-rounded Paragon board right now. It's a 7 board setup. I took a lot of... So this one prioritizes damage while also taking a lot of life. So this is like... Yeah, this is the most well-rounded board possible. Like, I took all the life nodes here. I got this armor here. I path up to this life. Lots of life here, 8% life. Glyph. Yeah, it's just like a very efficient, high damage setup. But I do take quite a bit of life. So like this right here. Lots of life here. A little bit of life here. So this is putting us at about 44,000 life. So as I've been pushing the pit, I realized that life is not the way to go for the pit. The damage only goes up to a certain degree. For example, I get one-shotted sometimes in level 100s, and I'll do 126s. The enemies have more health, but I don't really get one-shotted any more than I normally do. So this just means that if you want to go past if you want to go like really high past a 120 or 130, the only thing you need to be concerned about is crowd controlling a lot, dodging, and just having as high a damage as possible. So we're going to be respecking the entire Paragon board right now, and we're going to be building it from scratch. This means that I might lose a little bit of armor in this process. I'll be losing these nodes, so I'll be losing 325 armor, 425 armor. I think that's about it. I think the rest, there's no more armor. 425. Yeah, I'm going to be losing about 425 armor, so this means that I will have to most likely remove... This is what I'm hoping. Remove these 2 points here. Put those 2 points into spiked armor, and that should keep me armor capped. That's the only big difference. Yeah, this is just helping to build stagger slightly faster, but not much. I mean, the enemies are going to be permanently stunned as is, because we're going to have permanent uptime on Corpse Tendril. It stuns them for 3 seconds, and we're going to be able to use Tendril like every 3 or 4 seconds. So they're just going to be always stunned anyways. Not to mention that our Blight is going to be casted out, which slows them. Yeah, that's going to be slowing them. And then Decrepify... yeah, Decrepify is going to slow, and it also has a chance to stun too. So yeah, chance to stun, all these chances to stun. I mean, they're going to be pretty much stunned anyways, so... yeah. So let's reset the entire board. Real quick before I do this. This is the highest I was able to do in the pit. I did a 127 last night, And when I make these changes to my Paragon board, I'm about to redo it, I'm going to be able to go well into the 130s, if not 135. Yep. So let's do it. I should have one of those items that lets me reset everything. Where are they? Yeah, here we go. Take one of these. I would do this right now too. If you're watching right now, this is the time to do it. Use a scroll of amnesia, because we're gonna be creating the best Paragon board possible. I'm using inspiration from the guy who cleared the 142, but I made more changes. So the difference between, you'll see the difference between my board and his board is that I take another glyph. I take a whole nother glyph, and I remove only a few of the crappy additive damages that he has. He has like damage to injured, and I know that it's double dipping, but it's additive damage to injured that's double dipping. So it's like, why are you doing this? Like the boss goes from being healthy to 0 when the holy bolt procs. Yeah, so like, look how much life we just dropped just by removing stuff. So our life is gonna be much lower. But yep, let's do it. Let's do the skill tree real quick. So follow along. Boom, boom. We're gonna go there. Supernatural Blight. Max out Hued Flesh. And then we're going to go max out Blood Mist. We're gonna have 100% critical strike chance and 100% attack speed. Blighted Corpse Explosion. Dreadful Bone Prison. Max out Field by Death. Max that out. Max that out. Max this out. So I just use a Scroll of Amnesia. I'm just putting these skills in before I get started on the board. Necrotic Carapace. We're going to leave these 2 points out for now, because we may, if we don't hit the armor cap, which I don't think we will with the new board change, we're just going to pump those 2 points into spiked armor, and we should be armor capped again. Then we're going to go with no ultimate skills with this setup. We don't want it. We got 7 ranks to Hellbent Commander right now. Shadow Blight. And where did I have those other points at? Max that out already. Max this out. Ah. Yep. Warrior. Mage. Where's the mage? Here we go. Okay. Yep. So this is how the board looks like right now. 2 points in Reap. 1 point into Blight. Up to Supernatural Blight. Max out Hued Flesh. Max out Blood Mist. Go up to Dreadful. 1 point in Corpse Explosion. Up to Blighted. 1 point Grim Harvest. 3 points Field by Death. 1 point Bone Prison. Up to Dreadful Bone Prison. Max this out, max this out, max this out. This is just movement speed. It's not necessary in the pit. 1 point up to here. Max this out, 1 point into Corpse Tendril, all the way up to Plagued Corpse Tendril. Look at this jackass spinning around. He's got the zoomies. Yeah, max this out, max this out. Shadow Blight. And we're going to save these 2 points. Okay, here we go. You'll see very quickly why this board is going to be so good. So let's look at our... So keep in mind, with no Paragon points in at all, with only armor in our jewelry, we are sitting at, these are our resistances. So we're essentially going to reach the resistance cap just by putting in intelligence points. We should be at about 22 to 2300 intelligence by the time we're done. So we're going to be adding on 18, 19, 2000, 1, 2, like 500 points at least. Okay, so 500 points. How much does intelligence give us? Doesn't that give us... well, we'll see. We'll see. We should be resistance capped. All right, so we're gonna go this. Like that. I'm gonna put in amplify. Boom, 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 boom. All right, this is the first board. This is what you should do with your first board. We are putting amplify in here. We're gonna be res capped. No problem. We're not gonna have to take any more resistance nodes. We're gonna skip these life nodes. It would be nice to take them, but for the pit, you just need to blast damage. It's so important to have damage. So we're skipping out on all these life nodes. So we're done with this board. Next, we are going with Hulking Monstrosity, and this is the most impressive board because it's going to give us a lot of golem damage, as you will see in a second. Oh no, I had it right, like this. Okay. Now, I'm going to go up here. See this look at this 25% golem damage, right? So, we're going to be putting in... We're actually going to be putting Dead Razor into the Golem board rather than into the Cult Leader board for good reason. We'll see in a second. Lots of Golem damage. Okay, so... We have not hit the double bonus yet. So we're at 50% golem damage, but when we fill out everything, we'll hit the double bonus. So we will actually be at 100% golem damage with this one node. This one node is giving us 100% golem damage. We also have 17% here, 17% here, 17% here. So we're getting 17, 34, 51, we're getting 151% golem damage just in this one cluster. So 151% golem damage with this one cluster. And then we're going to be getting another 50% on top of that. So 201% golem damage. 201, 209.5. We're getting 209.5% golem damage in just this board, and we haven't even put in the Hulking Monstrosity glyph yet. So we're going to continue now to the next board, which should be Cult Leader. So we're going to have to deal with being a little bit squishy, but our Necromancer is almost immune now. We're essentially immune. Corporeal. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then we're also... We do need to reach this Cult Leader node. So I'm not just putting points in willy-nilly. I'm copying my planner that I worked all day on. And this is better... This is a better board than the guy who cleared the 142 with the golem. It's just objectively more damage. We're having a whole nother glyph that's double dipping. Our skills have provide us with more. So we're gonna go. We're just gonna put. I think we're just gonna put these in quickly, and then we will come back and show everything when it's done. Go here, pathing down this way. Everything is deliberate. We're not going around this way for a reason. See all these intelligence nodes right here? We are pathing this way on purpose rather than this way. We're taking as many intelligence nodes as possible. Go down here, 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 int. Everything is deliberate. Every single thing. We're pathing this way for the int rather than down here for the dext. We're taking that int instead of the dext. It's just super calculated. Let's take a quick look at this board just to see. Oh, we still didn't hit the dext yet. All right, well, we just need one more dext point. Next board. Flesh Eater. Boom, like that. We are actually not going to be taking the Scent of Death legendary node because we're going to be we're essentially going to be immune right on top of the boss to max out our Hellbent Commander, and we're generating more corpses than pretty much every other Golem Necromancer that I've seen. Because of this, we are going to have more uptime on Flesh Eater. Actually, permanent. We're essentially going to have permanent uptime. We're going to be stacking Shadow Blight faster than the other Necros are. So copying this board will give you a massive edge. We're putting in Scourge into this board. And when I'm done with this, we'll go back and show you exactly what is going on here. So, yeah, here we go, 40%, okay. So, all these I think we had a dext. I think we had dext in here last time, but there's so many intelligence all clustered around this area. It's just very efficient to go intelligence here. It's easy to find boards with intelligence within the radius. It's difficult to find them so clumped together. Being clumped together means we don't have to branch out as much, which means we save points. This is what's letting us get this 8 board set up. So now we're going to go up here. Int. Boom, grab that Flesh Eater. Then we're coming over here. We're exiting the board like that. Let me make sure this is correct. Yep. Got that Scourge up and going. That additive shadow damage over time is not doing anything for us. We are using this for the double dip on the additional bonus. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage to enemies affected by shadow damage over time. This means that minions deal 10% times, and because we're getting the 10% times, the minions are inheriting this. So you might as well just reword this to all of your minions, including the Golem, deal 20% times damage to enemies affected by shadow, which is going to be every enemy all the time. So, yep, we're going from Flesh Eater now to the Scent of Death board. And this is another very big change. Before, what we were doing is we were coming up... Yeah, here's the life. We were coming up here. We were grabbing this life. We were coming over here and grabbing this. We don't need this anymore because, like I said, you don't need damage reduction if you're immune. Plus, yeah, you don't need damage reduction when we're immune. There's always... We're going to be immune on top of the pit boss. No need for damage reduction at all. There will always be corpses nearby because of all of the abilities that we're triggering, all of the lucky hit stuff. Just there's going to be so many corpses all the time on the boss. We're getting yeah, like I said, we don't need the damage reduction. That's all that this would be providing us ever, is damage reduction. And if we're far away from the enemy to get that 15% times, that means we are not benefiting from Hellbent Commander, which is a much bigger damage bonus. So Scent of Death is not good for the pit boss. Do not listen to people that take this. The only reason why you would ever want to take this against a pit boss is if you're not immune, but we are. So, and by immune, I mean like 95% immune. There's still some bosses, especially like the sharpshooter. When he disappears when we're in shadow, he doesn't get all those. We don't get those lucky procs from him. Yeah, so it's gonna be difficult for him, but okay, here we go. I recommended not doing this before. I was wrong. You are actually going to want to take all of the willpower within range for the golem. I was right in that. So I was right in that for this, you don't want to hit the masterwork on the golem damage necessarily. You rather hit the minion attack speed, so we don't have to run with Frenzy Dead. We're not running Frenzy Dead anymore because we got perfect attack speed. Yeah, so you don't want to hit golem damage as a masterwork because we need the crit chance to have 100% crit chance. Having the 100% crit chance is going to give us stronger one-shots than adding a little bit of additive damage will. So while we are going to max out the golem note, we are going to be taking the 54 willpower within range to max that out. We don't want to do it with these. It's okay if you hit it, but you just don't want to go for it. Yeah, so like these rings, you really want to get the triple masterwork on crit chance. If you can't get the triple crit chance, maybe intelligence, attack speed, it's very easy to hit the 100%. So yep, okay, we're taking that. Taking all the willpower within range. Like this. 126.7% golem damage. Are we at 54? Nope, we're only at 32. Okay, we take this one, we take this one, we take those two. We're only taking the damage to injured to move up. Yep, there we go. We're maxing it out. 213.8% golem damage. Taking that, and we are out of this board. So we now have... I'm a real big fan of the stepladder strategy. I really feel like it's most efficient to... I mean, you could do this any way you want to. I just think it looks nice to do the stepladder, but I mean, I could flip this board around to make it so where I like go up this way, and then I go... you can make a zigzag too. I know a lot of people like that. I prefer the stepladder, but yeah, you can make it snake too. You can go like droop, droop, and then instead of going up, you can make it like... You can like rotate it, and you can make it go snake down, and you can make it just kind of go like that. But I like the stepladder. It makes it easier, I guess, to... You just kind of move diagonal. You can see the progression. You don't have to go like to look at it. You just kind of like diagonal up. Like you just go move up. It's just an aesthetic thing. It doesn't matter. So now we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 58 points, and trust me, we're gonna be getting 3 more boards. So now, we're going to be going with Bone Graft. It's going to look like this. Bam. We're going to fight Uber Lilith after this, just to really hammer home what this shit can do. We are going to be able to take control now. That's the main thing. Taking control, it's going to help a bit with the boss, but it's going to make the actual pit run go faster itself, so we have more time with the boss. There's nothing worse than bricking the run before you get to the boss. And the boss is going to be crowd controlled quite a bit, so we are going to be getting some big damage spikes. All we can do is really hope that the Holy Bolt triggers during stagger. That's what we're going to be relying on for like pits past 140. Like as we're approaching pit like 150, we're going to have to hope that we can trigger the Holy Bolt while they're staggered in order to take out the biggest chunk. But yeah, I think the only, other than this board, the only thing that's really preventing us from beating the world record is just having a chest piece with 7 ranks instead of 6. And then I know people are selling people are selling crazy amulets for like 2 billion gold. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get 2 billion gold. I got about 8-9 billion a couple days ago, and just trading all my greater affix stuff. I don't know. I don't even really have any more triple affix stuff to sell, so I don't know how the hell I'm gonna hit the 2 billion gold. But yeah, there's people that are selling like the extra the greater affix hellbent. So ours had 2 on it, and we hit the masterwork 1 time, and then we which gave it the rank 3, and then we leveled it up to 12, which all those 5% made it go up to 4. But we could, if we got a greater affix hellbent and we hit the masterwork on it twice, which I think is doable. Hitting it 3 times in a row would just be fucking nuts. We could be getting 6 to Hellbent Commander. So I don't think we're ever gonna get a 7 to Golem Mastery. I don't know if that amount of gold and masterworking material exists to get a 1 more rank. But we could potentially get 2 more ranks to Hellbent Commander, which would give us 9. So what is this? 25, 50, 75, 100. No, it's 15% multiplicative damage per rank. Yeah, 15 times 6 is 90, plus 15 more is 105. Yeah, it's 15 times. So we'd be getting an extra 30% multiplicative damage if we got 2 more. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. So you can see our life is much lower than before. This might even be too squishy. There's a small chance we may have to go back. But we are going to be taking anti-venom, and then we are going to be taking lots of incense and stuff. We really only need like 35k, I think, life. But yeah, that is much lower than I thought it was going to be. So it's going to be glassy. But this is what the rank 1 did. The rank 1 had like really low life. I think they had like maybe 35, maybe 30k, 35k at the most. They were just crowd controlling and dodging shit. All right. Essence. Boom. We're going from here. We're now entering our 7th board. So how are we going to get two glyphs with 37 points? I will show you. Let's take a look at our resistances. What are we at? So close, man. What if we're not res capped? Oh man. I do have quite a bit of gold. I might just burn gold in order to oh no, I can only get like 1.4% resist. Shit, dude. So 63.2%. We will see where we're at. I feel like we're gonna be at like 65% when we're done. Let's test. Oh man. This is rough. Exploit. Okay. Exploit. Dexterity. We may just end up playing with 60-something%. Oh, man. Alright, squeezed out some vulnerable damage. We activated the glyph. What are we at now? Oh, no. We're not going to be res capped. Fuck. Okay, if we're not res capped, this is what I'm going to do. Because we're not armor capped either. But we're close. We're like 400 away. So I'm going to put 2 points in here afterwards. See if I'm just hoping I'm armor capped, because if I am, I'm going to take out one of these jewels, throw a diamond in, and then my armor will drop again, in which case I will take either 1 point out of necrotic carapace. Yeah, either 1 point out of necrotic carapace or 1 point out of this, and put the 3 in and just hope I hit it. Okay, 7 boards, 17 points. We are going to be getting 40 more int, so I hope that gives us a little chunk. Blood begets blood. Our final board. Oh man, this is very nerve-wracking. Okay. And then... oh man, I hope... also, as we masterwork stuff, I mean, I also could, for example, get a greater affix on the end. Probably won't, because I want cooldown more. But you know, I mean, I could remasterwork this. No, I'm not gonna remasterwork it, because I don't want to lose that cooldown. But I could not remasterworking that either. Same with this double crit chance. I'm not gonna remasterwork this. Yeah, I could remasterwork this, lose more health, and then try to get like a double crit on the int. It's just that I got double on life, 1 on int, so I'm hesitant about resetting it. This is an easy choice for resetting, because I only hit the int once. I could hit that twice. That would help out quite a bit. This one I'm hesitant to reset. This one I could reset, try to hit int twice. Yeah, there's a few things. I think the boots are a more obvious option to reset. But yeah, we got 2 points left. So, oh, do we even have points? Oh my god, what if we don't have enough points? Did I grab this glyph already? Oh shit, hold up. Wait, we have a point that's not accounted for. Hold on. Oh fuck. That means I put an extra point in somewhere else, because we're gonna be at 35. Shit. Oh shit, we're 1 point less. We're gonna backtrack through these, because one, there's something up. There's something up. Int. Grabbing that. Int. Grabbing that. You know what, now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm looking at this board, well, I don't know why I pathed that way. I should have went this way. Avoid the strength. So I'm gonna fix that right now on my planner. Don't take the strength. Path to the willpower. Okay. So we should be getting this point. So I think we put an extra point in somewhere. Let's start at the beginning and we'll look at the glyphs. We'll look at all the glyphs. 40. 40. 40. 40. 54. Yes. 25. 25. Man. Something is up. Something is up with our stuff. Go through it again. Grabbing that int. Grabbing this. Going up that way. I mean, I could also... Yeah, I mean, I could fix that int problem. I mean, if I wanted to, I could also remove... I could just path up this way and skip the damage. If after this I still don't hit res cap, I'm gonna remove those points. So where did we screw this up at? Where did we screw this up? There's an extra point somewhere in here. I'll find it. Up here. Going out. Okay. Yeah, I went down, out, and then up that way. Up to grab this. Over. Maybe I messed it up here. 3. All the way down. Over 1. All the way down. Over. Down. Over. Down. Grab these two. Grab that. Okay. That's fine. What did we miss? Damn, dude. So close. And we can still make it work. It's just like, damn, man. Grab that. Grab these two. And then we got this as well. Up, grab the int, grab that. Straight off the board. Golem, maybe something, maybe somewhere in our golem board we have an extra point we don't need somewhere. Scent of Death could be here. Thinking it's here that we screwed it up. Huh. Those 3 are here. This. That willpower. This box at 4. Boom, boom, boom. Oh man, what did we do? What did we do? We're gonna have to rethink the first board. I mean, worst case scenario, I can fix this right now, but I had all these points accounted for. Perhaps here. Over, grab that. Up, boom, grab that, grab those. Did I find it? Did I find it? No, I don't think I did. Shit. Got excited for a second. Grab that. Up, step ladder, up to the... No, man, Maybe it was like literally on the last board that we screwed it up. 3, grab that, go straight up, go over, grab that. No. We just need this intelligence. We just need this 1 intelligence. Okay, this is fine. In order to fix this, we'll give us some free points real quick. Like this. Actually, let's see where our resistances are at. Okay, so we're at 65.5%. All right, so we actually could path to the resistances on the first board, which I think would be good to do to cover that. So let's put those 2 points in. Yeah, we're more than armor capped, so let's remove 1. Yep, okay, so we're capped. We're capped with that 1 point. 8881. If I put in, let's go down to the first board. If I put those couple intelligence in, I'd be at what's 200 plus 325? 325. So let's go 8881 plus 325. We would not quite be armor cap. We'd be like 10 points away from armor cap. I can roll the hell out of my. Yeah, I could roll the hell out of my my boots to get a higher armor roll on the boots. That would fix it. And then we wouldn't have to put any points in. And then we can go back into these 2. That would be really nice. Okay, so our goal is just to get this intelligence. So we're going to have to just save points. Take a couple points out for some wiggle room. Yeah. So we're at 5 points. We want to be at 6 after this process. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need some more wiggle room points. Six enough? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7. All right, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Okay. Now we can take out 35. What did I say we were at? All right. Ooh, shit. Huh. We will make this work. 25. This would just set us to 35 if we went that way. Huh. Very, very weird. I mean, Damn, dude. Very rough. We'll think of something. So, I mean, now, well, no problem. We're res cap now. How could we save a point? It's got to be something with this board here. Okay, so what if I remove that? And we're at 20. These are 3 ints. I could... I mean... I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. They'd be spending 4 points. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 points. That would not be efficient at all. Interesting. Saving points is more important than anything else. What could we possibly do? Okay, let's try this. 10 points. We're gonna go spec back. So we were at 10, right? Now we're at 6. So we did spend 4 points. We could go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Damn, dude. Fuck. Holy shit. Our life, though, 29,000. Oh. Such a massive hit. But no, we're gonna have to go with this damage setup because 4,523.6. 4,523.6 damage with Golem. The board is not even complete yet. So So damn difficult. What do we not have? 40 int. That was incredibly strange though. Because I have the board set up on the planner fully. It's very annoying. I mean, I could fix the issue by going back to the hulking monstrosity board and removing that extra golem damage, like 50% golem damage node. I could just remove that and path around. That would fix the issue immediately. So 4523.6. Four five two 3.6. 4523 point. Yeah, so that 50% we're actually losing a lot more. 4523 point. We're losing a lot more damage, just by losing this node. And I would also be yeah, so it'd be 4523.6. Yeah, that's a lot. That's like 200%. Might be necessary. Let me mess with my my Paragon board real quick and see what happens if I got rid of all those. If I got rid of all those damage nodes, those golem damage nodes, we would be at... Huh. I mean, we still got a majority of the damage. Let's path this way instead. We'd be saving more than 1 point, which may let us go back into the resistance side. I think we're gonna have to do that. Strength, int, strength next. Yeah. Okay, great. I mean, that is a massive amount of golem damage in that node. It's like 50% plus the golem attack speed, 34% golem attack speed. Yeah. So we'd be actually saving like 6 points if we got rid of that. We would change the pathing on the hulking board. We'd be saving 5 points. So we probably would just... I mean, we could pick up that extra life node if we did that. The golem damage is also not being scaled. So let's put this into perspective real quick. We're getting... %100 golem here, 17, 17, 17. So we're getting like 201% golem damage, something like that. And then here we're gaining close to 60. So an overwhelming majority is coming from here. This is a good sized chunk though. It looks like we're gonna have to do it. We should have 5. So if we did go with this strategy and got rid of those points, what I would do is dump these points right here. These. And then we would path around this way. So we would go doop, 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 take the int right here, and that would connect the rest of the board, and then we would drop this, we'd go get rid of, so we would essentially be adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'd be scrapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'd be scrapping 11. Yeah, so we'd be getting a lot more points back. I think we're gonna have to do it. Yep. We're doing it. We have to. We have to. Here we go. Dump those. And then we're gonna go like this. Connect that, and then strip all these points out. We are now, yeah, everything's still good. We're losing that extra golem, so now we're at, I mean, our golem damage did not go down very much. It's still 4,333.2. Which means we can get the higher armor roll as well. 1, 2, 3 points to get that. Pathing down this way. The 6% res, yeah, that'll put us at res cap. So now we could go like this instead. This puts us at res cap. This is essentially armor cap. We can just roll the pants to get that extra, like, tiny sliver. So we're essentially armor capped. Which means we can now remove these. And 45%. There's something we're missing here. Let me pull up my other planner real quick. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make this board more similar to my other one. Wow, an hour to fix this. Okay, pull up the board. This will be the most beautiful board when we are done with this. A whole extra glyph. Is a whole glyph worth losing all that life, though? I don't know. I guess it depends how high our damage goes up. Alright. I think we made the right decision. Let's see if this is possible. Huh. Oh, hey, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Res capped. Like that. Are we res capped? Yes, we are. Cool. This way's cooler. We picked up, we dropped the res. But yeah, this is kind of how my other board was set up, except we had these 2 points and we had this life point in, this life point in. We might go back with it. Oh, what? I was disconnected. What? Dude, come on. We were so close to finishing this too. We were essentially done. Dude. Wait, what's nothing? It's not working. Yo, what is this? Your character has not finished being saved by their current game. Okay, let's try again. I got banned for having a Paragon board that was too good. Why is it doing this?